Hello, and welcome back to another Marvel's Not video. In this video, we're going to be looking at 10 decks of the week. Before it was 10 meta decks. Tried last week off meta decks, but I'm just going to do 10 decks of the week. Because then I can put in meta decks and a little off meta decks, mix it up. If a deck looks cool, fun, if it's changed, so not the same versions of deck, like there's an old silky smooth deck that's just changed and adapted now. So I put that in because it's a little different from the old one. So stuff like that. Anyways, let's get into it. First deck is this 4 monkey deck. I put out like a monkey deck earlier in the week. The same day like this deck just came out. I wish I'd seen this and played this one instead, because it looks a little bit more consistent than the one I had. So the idea is, you've got your 4 and your Jane Foster, and you pull out a lot of zeros. You get a big monkey, you get a big bishop, Mobius to protect from wave, Cage for any negative stuff. Yeah, so you get a big monkey, you can have a decent sized 4, right? You can have 10 power 4, big monkey, big bishop, big Angela. Not a big kitty, because obviously kitty's been nerfed. But look, fun deck. Give this a go if you like. Kind of like a bounce without bounce deck. Sorry. Next up is a Jean Grey deck. It's kind of had the core of like a Silky Smooth deck, right? With the move and the stuff, but it's kind of more around Jean Grey. So I wanted to put this in here because you could Jean Grey and then wave Mobius on 5 or something, and then they have to play in there and you don't have to play in there. Well, you do have to play in there, but you've got options. If you've got a 2 in your hand and then a 6, so you could Alive and a 2. Interesting take on this type of deck. Next up, the other version, which is this is more like the meta one. It's got crossbones in there now, and it's lost the Angela Kitty package for more like you get Craven. You put a lot of stats down early. You crossbones. You've got Mobius to protect against stuff. Legion for lane control. Alive, Doom for a big turn 6. So, pretty fun deck. Next up was this Hawk deck. It's very similar to what I was running the other week, where I went like a Dark Alive type stuff, but this is a completely different take. Very interesting. The idea is on 6, you can lead it, right? So you get ahead with your early cards, your Korg, your Snowguard, Jeff, Mobius. You've got Shang-Chi to deal with big threats, obviously Rockslide Dark Hawk combo, Shadow King for any of these early buffs, like a load of Shuris out there right now. And then Vision just seems to be the go-to 5-drop right now. Maybe you could change that up a little bit, I don't know. Shavaz, so you draw your cards, and Leader for a turn 6. I think this was made by someone that maybe didn't have Alive themselves, so Leader was their answer to it, but I'm not sure. It looks interesting. I'd change it up a little bit. I've seen a lot of high Evo, so I'd have a Luke Cage in here 100%. Next up is a C3. This deck just has so many tech card options, flexibility, control, whatever you want to call it, right? You've got Jeff that can reach any location, Luke Cage, because you need it for Cerebro. Scarlet Witch for location control, and magic. Shadow King to break some boys down. Cerebro, obviously the boss. Cosmo to protect like your lanes. So you can protect your Limbo or your Cerebro if you want to, and then Valkyrie to cut people down. Pretty standard C3 list. It's got so much to offer. Oh god. Sorry. Next up is just a Loki discard. It's just like a little bit different way of playing Loki, so I wanted to put this in here. I do prefer this style. Like the idea is obviously you use Lady Sif to discard Helicarrier and Ghost Rider brings it back, and Helicarrier fills your hand up with some free random cards, buffs your collector, and gives you a better Loki. Yep, pretty standard kind of stuff for the most part. It's just the discard with the Lady Sif. And you've got Dino to win it at the end. Or you could Dino Loki if you wanted. Lady Sif Loki. And this is a very interesting deck. I can't remember whose deck this was, but this is a Surfer Loki. So as you can see, nothing goes past the free cost. Obviously, Agent Coulson will give you some. You got Killmonger to do with high Evo 1-drops. It does obviously kill your Snowguard, but you don't really care. Snowguard's there to just buff up Collector and give you more Loki cards. Mobius, of course, because it's just a good card. Brood to get on the board, like Forge Brood, pretty much wins you a lane, right? And then you can surf it if you need to. Rogue to hit their Mobius or whatever. Fun. Interesting take on the deck. I'm going to give it a go today, I think. Where were we? Oh, yeah, just a normal Lockjaw Hella type deck. The idea is you just cycle your cards through Lockjaw and hopefully discard some of your big boys, right? Blade can hit something big. Lady Sif's here to hit death. Black card will discard itself. Jubilee can cheat it out. Lockjaw can cheat it out. So you should always get, unless you accidentally discard your Hella, you should always get your Hella out of this list. Next up, so kind of a standard discard list. I just wanted to put, not discard, destroy. I don't think I put destroy really because I feel like it's in a little awkward position, but like always around the meta, just never in the meta. So I thought to just put a discard in here. There's plenty of options, right? You just kind of make a big Deadpool. With X23, you could get it so you could Deadpool and null on the last turn, and death if you destroy enough. So interesting. And lastly, oh, sorry. Lastly is a junk deck. The idea is obviously you clog their board, right? You've got Viper. Viper, Green Goblin, Bree, Hobgoblin, and to fill a lane, you can obviously Doc Ock to pull stuff out, and then you've got Ghost Spider to yoink the Doc Ock out. You've got Spider Woman to zap a lane, Mojo if you can win the lane and fill it up with your own cards. So there's plenty of options in here. The idea is to just discard it. So this is the last, that was the last deck of the week. This is a couple of days before the new season. Looking forward to the new season. Hopefully it shakes up the meta a little bit. I think it should. Next week we should have the patch. So the patch in the new season going in the same week should mix up the meta, we hope. Because it has got a little stale. Like this OTA nerfed a couple of decks, but kind of slimmed the meta down. So hopefully with the patch next week and the new season pass, we'll get a new shake up in the meta. Anyways, that's it for today. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I'll catch you tomorrow for another video.